The federal government budgets $32 billion annually to fund the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. 65% of American high school grads complete the form each year, leaving about $2 billion unclaimed annually. New York City completion rates are consistently several points above that national average, but we're also well above the nation in the percent and total number of low-income students and first-generation college enrollees, the two demographic groups most likely not to complete FAFSA and most likely to drop out because of affordability issues. Tragically, ironically, these groups are also the two most likely to receive and benefit from FAFSA support, the groups most eligible to claim those remaining funds. Why is all this funding going unclaimed when there's such a great need in so many eligible students? Why isn't the FAFSA completion rate much higher? Well, there are quite a few instances of systemic oppression baked into the workflow of FAFSA completion, like disproportionate verification flagging for low-income students, or the overall unavailability of federal funds for students who are undocumented. While we work together with you and our national network of advocates on policy reform, there are two personal mindsets we can all name, face, and grow past to better serve our students and families within the constraints of existing policy. These are firstly our fears, which show up for educators and families alike in sentiments that seem to make sense about privacy and security concerns, but actually cut short conversations that would otherwise reveal opportunity. And secondly, our overwhelm, where a relatively technical process with pages of paperwork and some fairly high stakes leads to bottlenecking and exclusion, where commonly only a few staff at a school are tending to financial aid, so families are at the mercy of limits to those people's availability, language capacity, and familiarity with the student. It's that last point, familiarity with students, relationships, that make the best case for involving lots of folks on site in financial aid work. Fear can only exist where there is not trust. Where there is trust, family trusting someone at the school who, regardless of expertise in FAFSA, is willing to leverage that trust to help them navigate the process, possibilities and opportunities open up. Likewise, a staff person who trusts the expertise and training that they need is available to them, either through designated experts on site or through training that offers clear direction, can dissolve the overwhelm that might otherwise turn them off. Ultimately, working together, these forces of trust and clear direction from training can help incomplete FAFSAs get completed, unclaimed funds get claimed, and can especially help first-generation and low-income students tip the scales back towards their needs in affording the life-changing economic impact a degree or certification can provide. These slides, our sources linked here, and the opportunities linked throughout this deck are meant to provide that clear direction so you can trust yourself and build your team to extend the offer of support authentically to families who already trust you so much, to build on that trust, to help them where they need you most. We hope this helps. We welcome your feedback. We thank you for your hard and dedicated work. It's our honor that our work is to support you in yours.